Welcome everyone, and happy Saturday, my fellow Hypebringers. Today is a glorious day, and it's time to finally discuss the amazing news that dropped yesterday. HBO has ordered the first Game of Thrones prequel pilot. So first and foremost, this is really good news, everyone. This is great news. And next year, Game of Thrones is ending with this final season, Game of Thrones Season 8. And don't get me wrong, I'm really excited for that. I'm hyped for Game of Thrones Season 8. But this is a breath of fresh air, in my personal opinion. Now, they picked Jane Goldman out of all the other writers. Brian Cogman was my personal choice. I was hoping that he was going to win out. He's done some great work on Thrones already, if you haven't checked him out. But Jane Goldman has worked on the X-Men movies, the most recent ones with James McAvoy and Michael Fassbender. She's also worked on Kingsman, which is a great movie series, and she's also worked on Kick-Ass, which is very underrated as well. I think it's super interesting that they picked a movie maker and not, a television person. And I think it's really interesting that George is going to be working with Jane Goldman for this project. Now, that's not the most interesting thing about this news. I think the thing that we really got to discuss is where and when this story is going to be set within the Song of Ice and Fire and Game of Thrones timeline. So I'm going to read a part of the article, and we're going to kind of dive in to what is going to be going on with this future project. Set thousands of years before the events of Thrones, the project chronicles the world's descent from the golden age of heroes into the darkest hour. Only one thing is for sure, from the horrifying secrets of Westeros' history to the true origin of the White Walkers, the mysteries of the East to the Starks of legend, it's not the story we think we know. So, whoa, there's quite a bit in there. The Age of Heroes and the Long Night is something that I've always wanted to know more about, and I really think they nailed it, everyone. This is the perfect choice for a Game of Thrones prequel. Now, the reason why it's so perfect is because there's so much mystery surrounding this time period, and making the choice to cover the White Walkers, which we don't know a lot about, the Children of the Forest, the Age of Heroes, possibly Bran the Builder, Land the Clever, Azor Ahai, the Last Hero, the Starks of Legend. That is an absolutely great thing to me. I think that's a home run. Now, don't get me wrong, I love the Song of Ice and Fire, the original series, and I love Thrones. You guys know how much I love Thrones, but this show is going to create a whole new and exciting and positive environment for the fans. I think it's really exciting because no one can truly say, hey, this is going to happen with this character or this storyline. With Game of Thrones, we already had the source material in the books that was already released. And while, George touched on the myth of Westerosi legend and the Shy and, the Wall, these gaps still need to be filled. We need to know more, and we always want more. So I suspect that we will get some of the story about the White Walkers and the Night King in Game of Thrones Season 8, but I don't think all of the gaps are going to be filled. I am a little concerned by the announcement for how it will affect Game of Thrones Season 8 storyline, but boy, we needed something. We're at the start of summer, George still hasn't released the Winds of Winter. I know we're getting Fire and Blood, but this is huge. This could be huge for Winds of Winter too. Like, George might reveal a whole lot before the prequel comes out. So Winds of Winter is going to be fire, I think, and I think we should be really excited about that too. One thing that we should also think about when it comes to the new series is, during this timeline, are they going to stick to one timeline? Is it going to be set like, within, the 5 years or 6 years they put on the show, depending on how long the show goes? Is there going to be time jumps? Are we going to see like time jumps like we do in Vikings? If anybody watches Vikings out there, they did the story leading up to Ragnar, then they did his sons, and they're kind of focusing on his sons now. So that's really interesting. Is it going to jump around? Are we going to see more of the magic of the Green Seers or the Three-Eyed Raven? We're going to get some more of that time-bending stuff we see within Game of Thrones. The mind-bending, astral projection stuff we see with Bran and Blood Raven and Three-Eyed Raven. So I'm really interested to see where they take this. And I, for one, super excited about new costumes, new landscapes, new weapons, new religions. Jeez. It's going to be crazy. One thing I also wanted to point out is they said mysteries of the East. We mainly have our story within Westeros, right? I mean, we had the Starks and the Lannisters and King's Landing. Hopefully we get to see the origins of the dragons, maybe like even a Shy, Yeti, Old Valyria. If they're really going to explore the East, maybe they'll split up more in like, Westeros and, Essos. For the next story, maybe they will split it up more, and we will get more of these Eastern legends and lore and myth. That would be really awesome. Either way, I do think Game of Thrones Season 8 will shed light on, the backstory of the Night King, some about the White Walkers, and I don't think it will explain it all, but I think we will get some of that. But this news, it has me really excited, everyone. Super, super excited. I think they're going to hit a home run with this particular storyline. Let's get hype in the comments section, everyone. Tell me what you are most excited about from this announcement, what you are looking most forward to from this next series, the prequel, The Age of Heroes, The Long Night, Brand the Builder. What are you most excited about? Let me know in the comment section. Also, if you do want to discuss more of what I'm talking about here in this video, I will be doing a live stream tomorrow, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, to discuss the prequel. So if you have questions you want answered, or you just want to come hang out and talk about the prequels, I will be doing a live stream, 3 p.m. Azora Hype, my channel. Get in the live chat, come hang out. We're going to discuss the prequels. If you enjoyed this video, smash that like button. I'm going to set a goal of, I think 250 be good for this video. Let's smash that like button. Let's get some support. And if you do want to see more Game of Thrones content, you want to see, news coverage, you want to see theory videos, you want to see live streams, we got it all here on the channel. Subscribe and hit that notification bell. Super easy. It sets you up for, notifications for all my future videos, and you won't miss out on any of the future content. Also, a big thank you to all of the patron knights on the channel. You guys are amazing. The Hype Bringers, the Legion of Hype. You guys are awesome. Your support is amazing. And Blaze Manga. They now have an online store, everyone. Go check out their store. It's on Etsy. I'm going to put the link in the description of this video. Let's go show them some love. Let's retweet it. Let's share it. Let's get them some love. Thanks for watching, everyone. I will see you all in the next video. Hype and love.
Hype and love.
Hype and love. Hype and love.
Hype and love.
Hype and love family. We're at Con of Thrones.
Hype and love. Our family here at Dallas. Con of Thrones. Can we get a hype and love?
Hype and love.